So Denny, if you could sum up everything you talk about in one sentence, what would that sentence be?
I guess it would be you make a difference. You make a difference in a workplace, you make a difference in your family, you make a difference on the committee that you serve on, you make a difference in your community, and it all depends on those tiny little things that you do day in and day out. Let me illustrate. When my youngest son was in about 6th grade, he got to accompany me to Chicago for a speaking engagement. It was a 3-day thing and we had the afternoon off. So they gave us instructions which bus to take to get downtown. And we were on the bus, and here's this big, burly, macho bus driver. And at one of the stops, an elderly woman was trying to get on, and she was having a hard time getting on. And you could just see the fear in her face. What are people thinking of me? And here's this big, macho bus driver that turned to her and said in the most kind voice, "Take your time, ma'am, we can wait." And what an impact that had on me. So what do you think is my impression of the entire Chicago Transit Authority, based on one act of kindness by that one human being?
In a lot of the things that you do, you talk about keeping yourself positive. Is that a learned skill? Can you teach somebody how to be positive?
Absolutely. I'm convinced that keeping yourself positive, keeping yourself motivated is a learned skill, and certainly an essential skill. Many times I'll be closing a conference with a motivational talk, and I'll say, well, we've been here now for 2 days. We've done all of the learning. Now the motivator is going to come in and send us off on a high note. But consider this. Keeping yourself motivated, keeping yourself positive is indeed an essential skill to leadership, to being effective in anything that you want to do. So it is learned, and it's something that we have to be very, very conscious of. We spend our time in schools learning how to diagram sentences and solve quadratic equations, and that's certainly important. You have to know what you're doing on the job, but so many times it's the attitude and the abilities to deal with people that really is going to determine the success that you have in any walk of life.